I suppose when he gets rebuilt, it will suck up his resources too to rebuild it, so.
Unit ready. Moving. Squad.
What are you guys shooting at? They're shooting at something for some reason. We'll have to be aware of the gyroids coming over here to ruin my dudes, as well as howitzers firing at us from any and all angles. Once we take this, though, we'll have a sort of setup here. Our frame will seriously be in trouble like all the time, but we can start looking into doing some stuff. This is actually a much better weak point. Actually, it looks like there might be two connections there. I guess we'll know eventually, because we're gonna just go bum rush into that and inevitably die in the process. The problem is when they're split up like this, it causes the perimeter to pop early. Okay, so that is connected. We can take that out though, maybe? That might be too well defended, we'll see. We shall see. For now, though, progress is being made. I was gonna say progression, but then I failed words again. What else is new, I suppose? He's building a howitzer over there, it looks like.
Unit ready. Energy core ready.
I think the only thing that's making this mission feasible is the fact that he's not using his third squad. I don't know what that squad could be, but the fact that he's not using it means he's spending a lot of time doing nothing. I'm gonna shoot my own buildings a bunch. You're shooting my units when they're transforming, and I hate you for it. That's alright. I have to triple transform? Oh, they just got shot, whatever. That's 15, that should be enough to do this. Unless they die to these gyroids, which they shouldn't because they're interceptors, but you know. Somebody shot it by the base though, that's bad. Okay, what I want you to do is kill that. That's your whole job. I don't care if you die in the process. That needs to die though. There we go. Don't shoot my base though, I need that. There's another one over there. The fact that that's under attack pisses me off. What was that? That was a soldier plant as well. I need those. Guess I could like build it here. No, that's probably gonna get hit. What about there?
Energy core under attack. Squad ready. Base under attack.
That might work. Should have to be aware of more howitzer placements taking me out here. Man, we propelled that guy. I forgot rockets push you, so you can do some sweet stuff with it. I hate these gyroids so much. I just hate the fact that they exist and they keep attacking me like that. This poor brigadier. That's another howitzer. This stuff needs to be taken out like now, which is going to require that thing. So I think our best bet is pretty much just bum rush it again. He's shooting that, isn't he? Yeah, he is. There's not a whole lot I can do about that, though he's going to hit those units occasionally, probably. Yeah, he's killing my squad units occasionally. We'll just have to tank that for now. Unfortunately, actually, I don't think that's possible. 19 units. Can we bum rush that? Stay in formation, get over there. You're gonna die horribly, but that's alright. No! Oh, they killed it. Nice. Okay, so get rid of all these howitzers. Whenever we finish capturing howitzers anyway, it should take a little bit. There we go. Get rid of the howitzers, they're not going to do me any good. Get rid of all the electro guns, I don't want those. Get rid of all the lasers, don't want those.
Disassembled. Squad under attack.
Claim all of this stuff as mine. Well, tell them to flatten it. Basically the same thing as claiming it.
Base under attack. Energy core under
We may as well
attack.
connect
Energy
those.
core under attack.
And what we need to do
Online.
is convert
Transmutation command
several of our
received.
buildmasters to brigadiers now.
Brigadier online. Brigadier moving. Core
So you deploy,
laser
you deploy.
active. Core shield
Those two are going to have to be
generated.
permanently deployed, probably, to keep those howitzers from shooting me. But we now have a base,
Energy core under attack.
a relatively competent base as well. These guys are all sorts of messed up, though.
Brigadier ready. Unit ready.
And we'll get this stuff flattened out eventually here.
Frame belongs to
Not
you.
the, not,
Legacy.
no, there we go.
Energy
I was
core
trying to capture the brigadier, or select the
online.
brigadier. That's alright.
Energy core
So,
under attack.
we do still have to worry about the AI expanding their line of howitzers. That part's apparent. Why were those getting shot? Oh, the howitzers I took over. I could have left the howitzers, but we do not have the energy production to sustain that many howitzers shooting all the time. It's just not going to happen, so
Brigadier online. Off course.
get this stuff flattened out. I may just say, like, take all of this and flatten it. It'll take a really long time, but
Energy core ready.
eventually it'll be nice to have all of this stuff. We may not even need it, but I may as well tell them to flatten it for now.
Base under attack.
They'll work out what to do on their own.
Squad ready. Transformation initiated. Transformation.
So he's still suiciding that group, and his R projectors are still doing nothing,
Transformation initiated. Transformation.
which is good by me. Unfortunately, we have nowhere to get material to fill this stuff in. So again, in fact, I don't think we have anywhere to get material. It, may not be possible to fill this stuff in very easily. If at all, to be honest. So what do we do here? We've captured half of the map. What's our next target? In order to take this chunk here, we'd have to kill those two and this one. Right? I think?
Squad awaiting orders.
This song is awful. Either way, we need more units, so let's get this stuff built up here so we have more unit production. We've just gotten lucky that the AI is not doing anything because one of their squads is pathing in the abyss over here. Probably like over here because it's not abyss technically. The AI is too stupid to move it, so. We could also try and take this side. In fact, let's get rid of this thing.
Disassembled.
Fortify our base more towards that direction because he's going to build howitzers down there. In order to take this, we would need to kill those two, at least. And this is a much larger, more substantial chunk of terrain over here.
Construction.
It just looks silly when he's doing that.
Transformation initiated. Unit ready.
I think that's all we can build is that many of those.
Squad taking damage.
Run away!
Base under attack.
Come back, because those units are going to die in the abyss.
Damage.
That's alright, we can rebuild those if need be.
Unit ready.
I don't know how many we lost. Just build that many and we'll sort it out. I don't know. I think we hit unit cap already at some point here, probably. It only counts the units once they're in the squad, which is real weird, but whatever.
Transformation initiated. Transformation.
That's pretty much all we're going to be able to build. So, let's just suicide onto this thing,
Command received.
as is tradition.
Taking damage.
Sound of rockets going off. There we go. And then we retreat. And shoot rockets at everything, and then we wait.
Coordinates locked. Base under attack.
We only have 2 labs. We're doing this entire mission so far with a level 1 anti-grav and a level 2 rocket lab. That's it. That's all we're using compared to this guy's base. This infected vice over here.
Critical danger. Base under attack.
Our frame is under attack.
Frame is under attack, and I hate that.
Our frame is under attack.
Sell off both of those and, like, build some defenses back there. So the artillery can't hit the frame itself. Okay.
Rocket turret ready. Squad awaiting orders.
So we'll just build some defenses on the other side of the frame, just in case.
Squad under attack.
Alright, you guys may as well just go die. So all of that's detached now, right? Yes, it is. All of it should attach at some point. Oh, no, it shouldn't, because they were using
Taking damage.
thingamabobs to do it. Alright, so claim this. All this. This is all mine now. It is all mine. Wiggle the mouse aggressively. This is how I paint too. I wiggle the mouse aggressively. I don't use a mouse to paint, but if I did, I would do it that way. Okay.
Brigadier on
Brigadiers, you're gonna be needed over here. Take your time getting there.
Off course Leggett. Brigadier online.
You can just stay back there, I guess.
Squad awaiting orders. Unit ready. Unit ready. Coordinates locked. Construction complete. Squad
You know, it's probably
ready.
safer to put them on that side of it.
Coordinates locked. Base under attack. Base
There we
under
go.
attack. Laser turret
Put it on that side
destroyed.
as well.
Energy core
He does
under
have a
attack.
howitzer over
Base
there.
Under attack. Base under attack.
In fact, just sell those howitzers because they're going to be in the wrong spot. I'll keep the other defenses though. And then hopefully we can get this thing up in time. There we go.
Generator active. Base under attack. Construction complete.
And you know what?
Core shield generator
Just put all
active.
3 of those up and we'll drop these 2.
Core shield generator active.
There we go.
Energy core under attack.
That should keep that side safe, and we've got all of this interconnected as need be. We're going to basically do the same thing the AI did, where we just build a bunch of transmitters everywhere, just in case, you know?
Squad awaiting orders. Energy core under attack. Squad ready. Unit ready.
the energy core under attack. It's not
ready.
flat, that's why.
Construction complete. Base
Don't worry
under
about it.
attack.
It's fine.
Energy core under
Put one over
attack.
there. Everything should be fairly well interconnected at this point.
Construction complete. Base under attack. Unit
You
ready.
float
Energy
over
core
there.
Under attack. Build
You
master
just float there.
online.
That should be fine. I could float them down here, but there's no need. It's fine.
Base under attack.
There's no need. I don't know why I said it like that.
Core under attack.
I make the reference to mind if I roll need. No?
Base under attack.
If this isn't the last mission, I don't
Energy core
know what would be,
transformation initiated.
because this is relatively difficult. What?
Squad awaiting orders.
How did you get over here, though? I'm very confused about how you managed to get over here, though, when I transformed you. That's an interesting bug. Those guys are dead as hell, so... They should still be able to kill that, though. Yeah. Just at the unfortunate cost of their lives. That is not... That's in range to capture. Might be in range to be shot at, too, though, so...
Squad awaiting
Just go
orders.
fly over here.
Squad ready. Base under attack.
We'll just rebuild.
Ready.
Make it better, stronger, faster.
Construction
More aggressively wiggling.
Squad ready. Energy core under attack.
Really, this stuff in
Under
the
attack.
center
Brigadier
here needs to be
online.
filled, so it's not so
Brigadier
dangerous.
moving.
I didn't fill that in. It's the AI doing everything.
Squad
Why are you not dead? Where'd you go?
Coordinates
Oh,
locked.
you didn't fly over
Base
here.
Under attack. Coordinates locked. Squad taking damage. Energy core
Bombed
under
them
attack.
with a
Unit
plane
ready. Coordinates
instead of a
locked.
bomb.
Base under attack. Squad awaiting orders. Squad
Just gonna shoot the other squad, probably.
energy
Yeah.
core under attack. Squad awaiting orders.
He is shooting the other squad, you dick. He's out of range of all of my defenses because I have nowhere else to put these units, so... Whatever, we'll just rebuild them somehow. I don't know what numbers they're rolling with at this point, but somehow this will work out. Look at how big my base is now compared to what it started with. There's also just webs of freaking transmitter connections going off.
Squad awaiting orders. Energy core under attack. Squad awaiting orders. Transformation complete.
Okay. I could build 2 more with you and no more with you. Oh, never mind, 1 more.
Energy core under attack.
Still people coming in, but just whatever.
Squad
We don't really need to build those. They're just gonna suicide over here,
under attack. Attack command received.
like so.
Squad under attack.
In fact, they're just gonna die over here, so whenever that thing's dead, there you go. Just float around and shoot missiles. There you go.
Under attack.
Oh, that was in range. In fact, it was being shot at the entire time it was over there. Well, we can just plop that down there and take that over, because he doesn't have any transmitters, and I don't know if he rebuilds transmitters. That needs to be flattened.
Brigadier
So they stop
online.
wasting their time
Core
repairing it.
frigate. Brigadier moving. Energy core under
Then I'm going to
attack.
set up that energy core to be permanently defending itself, and then we'll figure out how to attack him.
Construction complete.
He's connected my stuff for me, which is awfully nice of him.
Under attack. Building
Okay, so
disassembled.
somehow this needs to live long enough, and I don't know if it's going to.
Energy core under attack.
Sell off those because they're not doing anything.
Disassembled.
It may not live long enough to deploy.
Generator active. Base
It
under
is
attack.
deployed. Hey, it's getting healed.
Under
Nice.
attack.
Is that getting shot at? No, that's just existing over there. Okay.
Brigadier online.
Now you need to come over here and flatten this.
Brigadier moving.
Where's my other brigadiers?
Brigadier
There they are.
online.
You.
Off
Park your
course
butt over there.
frigate. Brigadier
Same with you.
online. Off course frigate. Base
Let's get some of
under
this stuff
attack. Base
expanded out
under
here,
attack.
shall we? Alright, I should probably tell you to flatten that, shouldn't I? So just letting it sit there and burn to death. I suppose that's what you're into, my brigadier friend, but
Base
whatever.
Under attack.
There he is. He'll get to work soon, so what do we want to do here? I could just build some piercers and go crazy.
Base
That'd be a
under
pretty
attack.
quick way to take down a huge chunk. The other one is we could build some conductors. Let's build some conductors, just basically because we can. That's an Empire lab. Don't actually build that.
Building disassembled.
So we need an electro lab, anti-grav, laser.
Base under attack.
Where's my base under attack? That's this thing.
Building
I don't care,
disassembled.
just sell it. Oh, you know what he was digging that stuff up for? He was probably going to build a...
Under attack.
What's shooting? Oh, it's his stuff dying. He was probably going to build an energy core here because the AI sucks at using transmitters and never builds them, so he was trying to capture this stuff again via energy core. Anyway, let's make sure we have this stuff suitably connected, which it should be once that's done.
Laboratory ready.
So that needs Electro 3? Yeah, which means this is going to take a bit,
Construction
so...
complete. Laboratory ready. Energy core ready.
We're not in any particular hurry here. The AI has lost this match because they've lost their entire base, so...
Lab upgrade complete.
I'm not fussed. What we will need is some technicians, though. And one of these eventually plopped down there. I'll take their sweet time. Brigadiers will slowly, and I do mean slowly, fill stuff in here.
Construction complete. Brigadier online. Lab upgrade complete.
It's just the constant sound of dying units over here. I wonder what the AI would have built with that squad. It's only level 2, right? That's level 3. I could build this to level 3 just to have it, because we've got so much energy production at this point, it doesn't really matter. I can't... I can build this somewhere over here. I saw it for a second. Oh, there it is. The single pixel that can be placed. Like another command center too, just to have it. There you go. I'd like another energy storage, but I don't think there's anywhere I could fit it. I could get rid of some of these electro guns. And lasers and stuff, and maybe we could fit it somewhere. Does this select all of them? Yeah, it does. Not a lot of defenses over there, but that's alright.
Construction complete.
Hey, I can build one there now. Neato.
Lab upgrade complete.
Give me some extra energy storage.
Squad ready.
I need more technicians, labs, and all sorts of things. I have to keep all my labs on the same, I don't know what to call them, landmass here so the units don't die floating across.
Squad awaiting orders.
So these are actually relatively cheap. 816.4.
Unit ready. Construction
It's
complete.
probably enough technicians labs for this actually. Need more of the other labs. We'll need more technicians labs for other things. We end up building them at some point anyway.
Complete. Squad ready. Moving. Squad unit ready.
How many is that? That was
Orders.
140.
Complete.
So I can't build 2 sets. That's unfortunate.
Construction complete. Squad
They will die relatively quickly, probably.
upgrade complete.
They only have 2 armor. I say only, that's a decent chunk of armor, so. But, you know.
Transformation
They're also
completed.
huge.
Transformation.
So everything and their mother will be targeting this squad once they get over here. Just gonna have them float over here and they'll start electrocuting things. That sound, good lord. Oh well.
Energy.
So there goes most of his base, and frankly I don't care about what's left.
Enemy frame is under attack.
My lord, that noise.
Enemy frame is under attack.
I'm gonna go over here. These are
Enemy frame is
basically
under attack.
more effective bombies for all intents and purposes.
Enemy frame is under attack. Enemy frame is under attack.
Squad taking damage. Unit ready. Base under attack. Energy core.
Let's get our production set up so that we can spit these out like crazy.
Laser turret destroyed.
I really don't care about this stuff, but I guess I'll mark it to be
Energy core
maintained and we can move like
construction
Buildmaster up there. I don't actually really care,
Base under
to be honest. I'm blowing resources keeping it repaired, but so are they.
Squad ready. Laser turret destroyed.
This dude should... There we go.
Transformation initiated. Base under attack. Unit ready. Energy core under attack.
Okay,
Squad
round 2.
order.
Fight.
Engaging. Hostile. Squad under attack.
Enemy frame is under attack.
From
Enemy frame is under attack. Enemy frame is under attack.
That's so loud. They also do that thing the Scummers do,
Is under attack.
where they wiggle around while attacking, which is actually kind of annoying. Look at this damage output.
Enemy frame is under attack. Enemy frame is under attack.
squad taking
Enemy frame is under attack. Enemy frame is under attack.
So the AI is out of energy now at this point, effectively.
Frame is under attack. Enemy frame is under attack.
under attack.
So it's just a matter of killing them at this point,
Frame is under attack.
which shouldn't be long.
Frame is under attack.
Attack command received.
Enemy frame is
It's so obnoxiously loud.
frame is under
My god. Alright, well that's gonna die, so we're just gonna like look over here for a little bit.
Frame is under
That's gonna
attack.
mess up with all my volumes.
Enemy frame is under attack. Enemy frame
There we
is
go.
destroyed.
Make it stop electrocuting. Good heavens, the volume. Look at the score difference. Look at the unit score, because he never stopped building units. He lost 1,500 units. I killed 400 of those. That's absurd.
I stand at the gates of the new world, and the future caresses my gaze. Thousands of worlds connected with corridors are at my feet. I will populate them with thousands of living beings, and give them light and thought. They will not be like humans. Human nature is too weak and fragile. In the whole net of worlds, there is not a single child of Earth. The frames that I have captured from the spirits were empty. Spirits sacrificed all humans in their war against the Infernals. This is how little the Spiral truly cares for the human race. It is time to deliver the divine name of the one who sent me to the Netherworlds. I can see it. Someday, the children of the Net will embark upon a long journey, and Earth will be surprised to meet them.
Oh man, a cutscene. I'm pretty sure this is a cutscene used in the original game. It's not even a new cutscene. Why is this cutscene here, though? This is the cutscene that they used, I think, in the center of the original game. And they transported those trucks, and it showed like the old world, and they were fighting Scourge or something. I don't know. Well, this part of it's new. That part's not. I don't really know what's going on in this cutscene or what it's supposed to be showing us. But there you go. It started showing the credits before the credits actually showed up. Hooray! We've now finished Perimeter and Perimeter Emperor's Testament, which is the first time I've done Emperor's Testament. The difficulty levels were all over the place. Like that last mission, give credit, that last mission was fairly difficult, but you know, once you found the weak points and managed to take those down, it wasn't too bad. Mostly because the AI wasn't building that third squad. If they were, I imagine I'd be probably still trying to finish that mission. We're not going to watch these credits, by the way. They're ridiculously slow. Like, there's no need for that. All those worlds over there, just hanging out, doing a whole lot of nothing. Anyway, that's it for this, I suppose. If people want me to try Perimeter 2, I guess I could give that a go. That one has an awful rating by pretty much anybody that played it. So, we'll see, I suppose. Though I've never played the campaign in that one. I played like a skirmish mission, and I was like, it's not very good. But, you know, details. Anyway, thanks for watching. It was actually fairly fun. Some of those missions were too easy, but it was still fairly fun. I enjoyed myself. You know, thanks for the support and all that jazz. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys for whatever's next.